Next, we will cut the outer fabric. For the outer fabric, one back body, and one front body for each side, left and right, and one sleeve collar for each side, left and right. Also, the collar pieces. The collar uses the same fabric for both outer and lining, so after cutting one piece, please cut another one, slightly offset. Here are the outer fabric pieces, the back body, front body pieces, and 2 collar pieces. These are the left and right sleeves. There are notches too, so please remember to snip them. Next, we cut the lining. One back body, front body and sleeves, fold fabric to get left/right pieces. The lining pieces are now cut. Lining fabric is often slippery. If cutting 2 layers at once is tricky, please cut them one at a time. In such cases, for pieces like the back body, it's best to mark and cut it as a single, open piece. There are notches here as well, so please don't forget to snip them. Next, I'll explain how to cut fur. As usual, you'll draw your cutting lines on the wrong side of the fabric and cut along them. However, if you cut it roughly without paying much attention, like this section here, all the pile gets bluntly cut, and it ends up looking like a straight bob haircut. We want to preserve the fur's pile as much as possible, aiming for a look like this. To avoid that blunt cut, we'll cut it so the pile hairs remain intact, like this. Since this is a demonstration, let's assume you've traced the pattern onto the fabric like so. Remember, when cutting fur, you cannot cut pieces on the fold line. So for pieces like a back body marked on the fold, trace the full pattern piece opened out flat. If you need right and left sleeves, cut them out one by one, a distinct right and a distinct left. Okay, so when cutting fur, you want to cut only through the backing fabric. Usually, I explain to rest your scissors on the table and cut with large, open strokes. However, with fur, doing that will result in that blunt bob cut look, so it's the opposite. With scissors lifted, use small, precise movements, cutting only the backing fabric. Just like this. This way, the pile itself isn't cut, allowing you to preserve the natural length and look of the fur. So, if you're using fur, please make sure to cut it using this method. Next up will be how to sew fur. I plan to explain that in the following step. After cutting, some fur fibers might get snipped. Removing these loose, excess fibers beforehand will prevent them from flying around and causing trouble while you're sewing.